there were moments where I just didn't want to be here anymore. And honestly, that's why music and dance is so important to me, because if I didn't have that, honestly, I don't know if I would be here today.
Chill. 3, 2, 1 on this camera.
Yas at podcast Fashet Khelek. Sorry. Fashet Khelek.
الخلق.
Khelek. Okay.
Fashet Khelek.
Fashet Khelek.
Scene 1.
Scene 1.
Take 1.
Okay. Take 1. Okay.
You can start.
Oh,
Just
okay.
clap it.
Ah, okay.
No. بتموت.
You can tell.
أنا حبلش.
Finished.
نحن بلشنا.
Okay.
We just started.
Okay.
خلاص we took it.
Okay.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm happy to host you at podcast Fashet Khelek.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
So, yes, being in Dubai is really interesting.
Yeah, very.
But being in LA is exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
The people in my podcast, they always ask me to speak in Arabic.
Okay.
And this is our first podcast purely in English. And I'll do my best to do it.
Oh, I'm honored. Yay.
I need to teach you Arabic.
Yeah, I need to, yeah.
It's a little bit difficult for me, but it's a big challenge for me to speak in English.
Okay.
So
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm sure there is a lot of mistakes gonna happen, but I'm okay with that.
It's all good.
So yes, if we're gonna start with, if I'm gonna start with asking you about from where you are and what you do exactly. Yes. I cannot describe what you do because you do a lot. So tell me about you.
Okay, so I was born in Australia, and when I was 7 years old, I moved to Dubai with my parents. My mom is from Slovakia, my dad is from Morocco, but he never taught me Arabic, because he just said, oh, English. Like my mom, she always spoke to me in her language, Slovak, so I speak my mom's language. But my dad just always told my mom, like, oh, English comes naturally to me. So he didn't teach me. He speaks French, he speaks Arabic, like Moroccan. He didn't teach me anything, so that's great. I really wish he did, now living in Dubai. But yeah, I basically grew up here. I've been here for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
So this is my home. Like, I don't really remember Australia too much. Yeah.
And what do you do?
Well, I am a singer, also dancer. I've been dancing since before I was 3. I was like 2.5. My mom put me in ballet, tap, jazz. It's normal in Australia, like all the little girls, they start dancing when they're very young. So I'm a dancer, and I started choreographing when I was 18. And entrepreneur, have my business.
We're gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
Because being an entrepreneur at that age.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Also social media. I mean, social media is like a part of it. Like, you know, if you're a singer, dancer, it's like a must. It's your resume. So, yeah.
So, how did you find your passion in music, in dancing? Tell me about the little Yas.
Yeah, so I'll start with dance. As I said, I started dancing when I was very young. I mean, my mom also put me in other activities like swimming, tennis, but they didn't really stick. Dancing was the only thing that really stuck with me, and I've been doing it my whole life. I haven't stopped. So dancing has just always been a huge passion of mine. I started with, as I said, like ballet, tap, jazz, and then I just kept expanding hip-hop, contemporary, heels when I became of age, like, you know, to dance in heels. And yeah, it's just the biggest passion of mine. And when I was 16, there was an agency from LA, actually. They were advertising online. I saw it on Instagram. There was an ad, and they were like, who wants to be the next Disney star? Do you sing, act, or dance? Come for the auditions. And prior to this, like, I never sang, not even in the shower, not even by myself. Like, I never sang. And I told my mom, I was like, I want to go to this audition and sing. I don't know why. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to this audition and sing. So I brought my whole family. We went there on the weekend and we sat down, and there was this huge room with thousands of kids, and there were 4 different sections. I remember it like it was yesterday. There were like 4 different sections where you could go and choose who you want your judge to be. And I went directly to the director of this company. I don't know why, like what came over me. I went directly to the director and I started singing for him. I sang Adele, Someone Like You. Do you know the song?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has a special place in my heart because of this. But yeah, I sang him the song and he started crying. My parents started crying. And he was like, oh, you have a voice of an angel. And like, for me, it was like, oh my God, like this guy from LA is like, you know, telling me all this stuff. And my parents were like, oh, I didn't know you could sing. I didn't know. Like, honestly, it's a weird story. Like, I don't know how this happened. But basically, that's when I found out that I can sing. And since then, it's been my passion. Basically, this audition was to go to LA and to stay there for a week and to train in music, like singing, dancing, acting. And then at the end of this week, you audition in front of all these like agents to be either on Disney, or there wasn't Netflix at the time, but just to be basically a star and to be on TV. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go due to financial reasons. But anyways, I'm grateful for that experience because it was the beginning of everything.
It's the beginning of Yas.
Yeah.
So your true name is Yas?
My name is Yasmine, but I mean, for me, I think it's an easy name to say, but I noticed like so many people would say Jasmine or like just anything but Yasmine, so I just thought Yas, like it's so simple, easy to remember.
There is Yas in Emirates as well. Yas Island.
Yes, Yas Island,
yeah.
I know.
And
I know.
So do you think that you would collaborate with them about Yas and Yas?
I would love to, honestly. You know how many times, like when, like my dance studio, people would be calling my mom because she was always answering the calls, and they're like, oh, I'm here, where is your studio? And then my mom's like trying to help them out. They're like, yeah, I'm on Yas Island. My mom is like, no, you're in the wrong place, we're in Dubai. But yeah, that would be so cool to like have a studio on Yas Island or just something, Yas with Yas.
You bring something to the table right now, and you said my mom in the studio.
Yes.
Your mom in the studio?
Yeah.
She work with you?
Oh my God, my mom is, I don't see her as my mom. She's like my best friend. She's with me every single day. We do everything together. Without her, I don't know where I would be. I would not be able to do what I'm doing today. She's like my biggest support. So yeah, she's with me every day in the studio. I'm teaching class. She's in the front desk. She's the first person you see, last person you see when you leave. She always has a big smile, and all the students, honestly, they would always talk to me about my mom, that she is like the best energy. You know, when you walk in, you see someone with a big smile. She's just so comforting, and like, I don't know, she's amazing. Yeah.
And how did you build this relationship with your mom? Because I know like teenagers, they are always like, mom, like the mom, don't do this, don't do that. How did you build this relation? Basically, it's singing, it's dancing, there is trust, you travel to LA.
Yeah.
How?
Well, when I was, I think 15 or like nearly, or just turned 16, I stopped going to regular high school. I transferred to online school. And at that point, my mom quit her job for me and stayed at home and basically started acting like my manager. And as I said, like since that moment, we've been doing everything together. We're always together, like 24/7. And like some people would think like, oh, like that's so weird, or like, as you said, like people can say, like especially in their teenage years, like, oh, that's not cool or whatever. But honestly, I wouldn't. The mom
is with her all the time. We cannot speak whatever we want.
Exactly. But honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Like she's my best friend, and she really cares for me. I would rather be with her, who I know has like genuine like she genuinely wants the best for me instead of being with other people who can be fake or pretentious, or you know what I mean. And yeah, just being together all the time, like we've built such a strong relationship, and she always has my best interests at heart. And I've been through a lot growing up, and she's just been the biggest support for me. So yeah.
What did you've been through? When you say been through, like a lot, there's what happened? You have to tell me, because you know, in podcast Fashet Khelek, you need to take it out from your heart. You need to speak loudly about what bothers you before. How did you face them?
Yeah.
And all this stuff. How did you face it? How do you Yas became a different person now.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, I've actually never spoken about this, so if I start crying, I'm very sorry. But I've been bullied my whole life since, like, even when I was in Australia, it already started. I was always like the outsider, always been made fun of for my weight. And as I got older, it actually started to get worse and worse and worse, to the point where they would like actually like physically abuse me as well in school. And yeah, it's something that I've struggled with basically like my whole life, for like as long as I can remember. I don't know how much detail you want me to go into.
Speak your heart.
Yeah, I don't have good memories from my childhood, to be honest, because every single day I would go to school and it would just be crying the whole day. I would not get a break. It was from my teachers as well, from the students. They would call me fat. They would call me like a pig. They would push me around. They would make like pig sounds when I would walk. Like I had no friends. It was everybody in a group and I would be alone. They would throw me in the bin and just like do whatever they wanted with me, push me around. And it was like honestly very traumatizing. My parents would be going to school all the time and talking to the principals and crying, and like we just didn't know what we could do. It even got to the point where like I would start to like harm myself, and there were moments where I just didn't want to be here anymore. And honestly, that's why music and dance is so important to me, because if I didn't have that, honestly, I don't know if I would be here today.
Chill.
Yeah.
But now you're stronger. Now you're bigger, mature enough. But I want to know, how did you fight this? And how did you... Now, when I see you crying, because you remember it. But moving on in your life, being Yas today, with this past, how you became stronger? What did you do? Because I see a strong woman in front of me.
I don't know if I'm strong. Honestly, it really affected me. I even developed a really bad relationship with food. Like, I don't know if I should be talking about this or not, but as I said, it's the first time I'm talking about it. But like, I would become so obsessed with like everything like that I was eating. Like, I had to know exactly like how many calories is in this. There can be no sugar, no gluten, like no, like...
Till now?
Till now.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't recovered from this, which is like why I'm saying like I don't know if I'm strong or not. Like it really, really did affect me, even like in the way that I'm very shy, and like I just constantly feel like everybody's judging me, and I'm afraid to say something. I'm gonna say something wrong. Am I gonna look stupid? Like everything that happened to me during my childhood definitely has affected me until now, and I do certain things. And even like with food, that like other people, if they don't know my story, they might think like, oh, she's so weird, or like, why doesn't she want to come out to dinner with us? You know what I mean? But they
Yeah.
don't actually know like what the backstory is, and that I'm still suffering with this like till this day.
Now
But-
they will know.
Yeah.
But they will know, and you will you will be proud that you moved on with this. Actually, when you told me you was harming yourself and you want like to end it up, you are today here.
I know.
Look what happened. Like the past. Look to the past.
Yeah.
You
I
are
know.
you are a strong woman. I see
Thank
it.
you.
I see it in front of me. But moving on is something really important.
Yeah.
And you build your career, you build your life, you build your star. Like everyone knows that. Yas now, like almost everyone who knows Yas knows that she's a star. She's a singer. She's a
Thank
dancer.
you.
She has a dance academy, and this is something big, and it can be done like one day or another, like in one day.
Yeah.
You should do it like.
It's a long process for sure.
So this process hide or like put the negativity that happened
Yeah.
in your past in a new challenge.
Yeah.
So you started something new.
Yeah.
At what age exactly you start your entrepreneurship life?
I'm just gonna go back a little bit actually, because if you don't mind, I just realized I never actually answered like the question properly. But when you said what helped you fight everything and like overcome it, as I said, music and dance has been like the biggest help for me and has been a therapy, like a source of therapy for me. And I decided that I wanted to put this like in my music. So all of my songs, like they have important messages. My first ever song actually,
I see it. I remember. Yeah.
it's not even on the streaming platforms anymore, but it was called Insecure. And this song was and still is very special to me because it was kind of like a way for me to release everything. The lyrics, yeah, just talk about how like everything that they said and everything like made me insecure. This is why I'm insecure. And from that moment, like I'm just pouring all of my emotions into my music, into my dance, even when I'm dancing, and because I choreograph, so like I'm really just trying to like tell a story through the movement and all of that. But I don't know if I would say that I'm happy that I went through everything I did, but I definitely think that it made me who I am today, because I decided that I don't want to let everything that happened to me stop me from like achieving what I want. And it definitely made me a very hard worker, and I decided that like I don't want to be a victim anymore, and I'm gonna prove to those people that told me that I'm not talented and that I'm not gonna do anything with my life and that I should go and die and stuff like that, that no, I'm gonna achieve my dreams and I'm gonna do everything that I want to do. So I've been working very, very hard on myself every single day, taking vocal lessons, taking dance lessons, hours and hours and hours. Like, it's not easy work, you know? Like, it takes a lot of effort and determination. And, like, my friends would invite me to go to a birthday party, for example, and I would say, no, sorry, I have vocal lesson, I have dance class. Like, I would rather go and sing and dance and work on myself and my career than go and, like, just, you know, party and do all of that stuff. So it definitely comes with sacrifice, for sure. But yeah, then when I was 18, I found somebody who believed in me and wanted to help me in achieving my dreams. And I opened my studio when I was 18 in Dubai.
18.
Yes.
And now you are?
Now I'm 22.
22.
Yeah. Time flies. I can't believe it.
You're from the youngest entrepreneurs on earth.
No.
Yeah, you are one of them. And being an entrepreneur is a big responsibility. And
Yes.
there is a lot of hustle to do.
Yeah.
So,
It definitely made me grow up, like, fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So, I want to go back to your music.
Yes.
You said that you make the songs or the music that you sing from your heart.
Yes.
From stuff that happened to you.
Yes.
I remember I listened to a song about social media.
Yes, Not That Girl.
Okay, what is the story about this song? How you came up with it?
Yeah.
Did you write it or?
Well, I didn't write the song, but even if I'm like insecure, for example, I was like co-writing with the writer. Like every song, it's a different process, you know? But for this song, for example, I was on the phone with the writers for like hours, like telling them everything, the story, just like in depth to really give like my personal take on it and all the details. But the song is called Not That Girl, and it's basically about, as you said, social media. I saw a pattern of people when they meet me in real life, like the first thing that they would always tell me is, oh my God, you're so different to what I thought you would be or to what you are online. And after a while, I like noticed the pattern, and I would start asking them like, what do you mean? Like, how am I different? And they would say that like online they think that I look stuck up and like so confident and like that kind of vibe, which like if you know me in real life, it's like I'm not like that at all. Like I'm not that girl. I'm very, as I said, shy and insecure, if I'm 100% honest, and definitely not somebody that thinks that they're better than others, that's for sure. So the song is just basically about like perception versus reality. Yeah.
So, did people like this song? I like it.
Thank you. I mean, it's one of my first songs, so I was still learning a lot during that period and like trying to find my sound and my voice and everything like that. I wouldn't say it's my best work, but again, it has like a special place in my heart because it was my beginning, so I'm still proud of it. Yeah.
And regarding the social media, how it affect on your daily life?
I mean, I wouldn't say like I don't get hate or anything like that. Thankfully, thank God, like now at this point. When I was in school, obviously, like I got a lot of hate on social media, which is why it felt like the bullying like never stopped, because I would be in school half of the day, it would be there, and then I would go home and I would open Facebook, and these people were making group chats talking about me, and they would add me to the group chat so I could see everything that they were writing, and like it just felt like it was non-stop, you know, the bullying. But now, thankfully, like I don't get any hate or anything like that. But I still do feel like it affects me negatively, because if I'm just scrolling and I see all these girls, like I'm always thinking, oh, she's so much skinnier than me. She's so much.
You have nothing on you. Yeah, you're so skinny. You're skinny. No, okay,
Thank
this
you.
insecurity has to end.
I know.
Keep doing your diet. Keep doing your healthy lifestyle, and don't think about if you're fat or no. So because you look great.
You. But it's not just that. It's even when I see someone singing, I'm like, oh my God, she's so much better than me. Like, it's just a like never-ending cycle of comparison, which is how I feel like it does affect me negatively. So I try not to scroll as much, even though it's really hard on TikTok. But yeah, I'm just trying to post and then leave my phone, you know, so I don't let it.
Being today a singer and being a dancer is something really like affect all the new generations, because there's a responsibility here. For example, how we can say it, you inspire other kids. Let's talk about kids. So do you receive this kind of messages like saying, I want to be like you, I want to be, and what do you say?
Well, mostly actually, yeah, I feel like my audience, they are mostly like in their teens and like even like 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, like really young kids. And I do get messages from them saying like, oh, I watch your singing videos and you inspire me, or your dancing videos, and I get tagged in like them, like my choreography, for example, like doing my choreography and like trying it out, and just it makes me so happy because this is what I want to do even with my music. That's why like I have songs where I talk about the bullying and just talk about everything that I'm experiencing in life, because I want to inspire others and also help them in any way that I can. So, for example, if they're having a bad day, I have a song that talks about like, you're beautiful, and like I just want them to listen to my music and just feel like, okay, like everything is okay. If she got through all of this, then I know I can get through whatever I'm going through. You know what I mean? Like it's so important for me. And even like with my studio, I didn't expect this, but honestly, it was so amazing to see that like kids would be coming into the studio, and because as I said, my mom was there. So while the kids were dancing, the parents would be talking to my mom, and they would be telling her like, oh, my daughter is being bullied at school. She doesn't talk to anyone. She comes home, she's quiet. She doesn't want to talk to anyone. She's sad. And these dance lessons have been helping these kids. Like a couple of months later, they were coming to my mom and saying, thank you so much. My daughter has changed. She's speaking to us now. She has life in her. She's smiling. Like, it was honestly so amazing to see all these people, like, their lives changing, like, before my eyes, you know?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
So you have this, you have this message in your work, in your songs.
Yeah.
So you are fighting your past by motivating the new generation or
Yes.
your audience, and you are always putting these messages inside your work.
Yes.
So this makes you happy?
Yes, it makes, like, I can't explain the feeling. It's so amazing. It's really rewarding. Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. Yes, it's really important to speak out loud these days about the problems that we are facing, and about what we faced when we were like kids or in our schools.
Yeah.
You're so brave to speak about this, by the way, and
Thank you.
since it's your first podcast
Yeah.
ever, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was at school, I was fat too.
Really?
Yeah.
I cannot imagine.
Okay, and
But-
I was bullied too. No one knows this.
Wow.
I lost my weight in 2017,
Okay.
and I lost my weight because I did a surgery called gastric sleeve.
Yes.
So I was a foodie, and I love food, and I still love food till now, and I will never change
Right.
loving food. So I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel, because a lot of people told me pig. A lot of people told me fatty. A lot of, if I want to say them in an Arabic words,
Right.
they look the same.
Okay.
I was always sad, and sometimes I cried a lot.
Yeah.
I was bullied from my brother, yeah, from my friends in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Even when I was playing like football and basketball, like I was the last one to be chosen to play with. I was playing always alone on the basketball, like not with the team.
Right.
So, yeah, but in 2017, everything has changed for me after this surgery.
Yeah.
When I lost weight, I gained this confidence again. I speak now out loud. It's my really first time I'm speaking about it, and I'm happy now I'm speaking this with you.
Yeah.
Because like it's opening like two hearts.
Yeah.
So in 2017, when I lost weight and everything has changed, I loved myself a lot. And this is really important. Loving yourself is really important. So I love myself. I treated myself that I am the best, and no one will compete with me. I will compete with everyone in everything. No one is better than me. I studied, I learned, I got experience. I'm a good basketball player.
Okay.
I'm not a bad one.
Yes.
I'm a good one. I'm a
Yes.
great one, actually. And this affect on me a lot because I stopped playing basketball. And I was talking today with my with one of my friends. I telling him I'm scared to get back on the court.
Yeah.
because I don't want to be broken.
Right, yeah.
That's it. But now I think I'm going.
You're ready.
Yeah, I'm going to play back basketball.
You should.
Even like one day a week, I guess I will do it.
Yeah.
So moving now to your social media, back to your social media, because what interests me that you are verified.
Yeah.
And being verified now is hard.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that it was so difficult. Honestly, I don't even know how it happened. It was just one day I was in my dance studio and I just finished class. I walked out and one of the students was like, "Oh my God, Yas, you just got verified." Like, I have a couple of students who are like the most supportive, like they're every day taking like all the classes that I teach, and it's really nice. We created like a small like supportive family of each other, you know?
Lovely.
And then like he literally he ran, he got me a cake with my face on it and like the verified check and everything, and we all had like a small party in the studio. It was really nice, but yeah, I never realized that it was so like difficult.
No, yeah, it's difficult. Actually, everyone is searching for fame, and this is something that usually people see the fame is with the verified Instagram
check.
profile, with the verified check, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What about fame with you? Are you reaching this level of fame? This fame affect you? People see you on the street, knows you or no?
Well, actually, it's starting to happen more often, which is really cool. I mean, I just want to say, like, I'm not doing any of this for fame. Obviously, like, for me, as I said, like, I want people to be inspired when they hear my songs. So, like, the wider audience I reach, like, that would make me so happy, just because I want more and more people to, like, hear my message, hear what I have to say. And, yeah, but, like, I'm not doing it like, oh, I want to be famous. You know what I mean? Like, music is my life. It's like an every single day thing. Every single day I'm singing, I'm creating, I'm dancing. Like, it's something that I can't live without, you know? Like, I cannot imagine a day without it. So this is why I'm doing it. But as I was saying, more and more it's happening that, like, people are seeing me and they recognize, oh, are you Yas? They always say Yas Vocals. Are you Yas Vocals?
Are you Yas
I
Vocals?
find it so funny. Oh my God, I want my username to be like Yas, you know, just Yas. But it's taken, so I had to put Yas Vocals. But anyways, it's very, very sweet. Most of them are like teenagers and like young adults, and everybody's just really sweet. So it's very, very nice.
Where do you see yourself after 10 years?
Oh my God, in 10 years.
At the age of the 32.
Oh my God, don't scare me. Already at 22, I'm like, I'm so old. Like, I don't have time left. Like, I need to achieve everything now. Like, I'm so hard on myself. So, 32.
الحياة بعد بأولها.
What does that mean?
That the life is at the beginning.
Ah, okay. What hayat means life?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Guys, I didn't speak any Arabic word till now. Oh my God.
Yeah. How long have we been talking? I don't
like
even know.
34 minutes? Like
wow.
Almost 30 minutes?
See, I told you you'll be fine. But anyway. In 10 years, I hope to be touring. I would love to be touring and performing. I love performing so much. I can't explain the feeling. Like, it's ultimate happiness. So touring, performing, I would love to have at least like 3-4 albums out. I would love to have a home in Los Angeles and just be going between Los Angeles and Dubai.
Alone?
No.
You don't want to...
I was gonna say, like, I want to be financially, like, doing well enough so I can finally buy my parents a house, because that is something that I haven't talked about yet. But my parents have basically sacrificed everything for me. As I said, when I was 16, my mom quit her job and dedicated everything, all of her time and energy to me. And since then, we have honestly been struggling financially a lot. Since my dad doesn't have a stable job, like a stable income, and it's been very difficult. Like, there were moments where I wasn't able to take dance classes or singing classes because we just didn't have the money. So yeah, my parents
Deserve it.
really deserve it. Like, when I was 16, I told them, like, for my 16th birthday, I want my birthday gift to be a trip to Los Angeles, because, like, everyone knows that Los Angeles is, like, the hub of entertainment. That's where you get the best training in music and in dance. So I wanted to go there and learn. So the whole year, my parents were saving just so we could take that one trip to go to Los Angeles. And we stayed there for 2 months. And I was taking classes every single day. I got to the dance studio at 9 a.m., started with ballet, and would finish at like midnight with master classes.
Wow.
And every single day like this for months. So yeah, and since then, every year we would be going to Los Angeles. My parents had to take a loan from the bank just to go to...
So you started from the bottom.
Yeah, I honestly started...
And now you're doing good?
I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. But as I said, like, I just really wish that one day I would be doing well enough that I can give back everything to my parents, because without them, like, I would not be able to be here where I am. Yeah.
I love this podcast.
Me too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. Yes. Today, the standard of filming has changed.
Mm-hmm.
From music video clips,
Yeah.
from films, commercials, whatever. I see in your content that you create on social media
Yeah.
and on TikTok, sometimes you don't care about the, how we say it, how it looks perfectly done.
Right.
Why?
Because I don't really believe that we should always... Like, everyone knows social media is, like, everyone says, the highlight reel and all of this stuff, but why? Like, we shouldn't just be trying to make everybody think that we're so perfect and, like, everything in our life is perfect. I think people should just show more of the reality and just, like, I post so many times, even on TikTok, I'm not wearing makeup. Like, I don't care, you know? Like, I don't always look like this. Like, I'm a normal person, you know? We're all human beings, and we should all show reality of our lives. Like, sometimes I'm in sweats with no makeup and, like, messy hair, and then sometimes I'm getting ready for a music video shoot and, like, fully glammed and everything. And I want to show everything to my audience, because, as I said, a lot of young girls are following me, and I don't want to be the person that, like, sets those unrealistic, like, standards, and you know, I don't want them to be comparing themselves to me like that, because it's just not the reality.
Do you compare yourself to anyone else?
As I said, like, I compare... It's really funny because, as I just said, like, I know social media is a highlight reel, but still when I see these videos, I'm like, oh my God, how is she so perfect? How is she so this? How is she so that? So I definitely fall into the trap, but I just don't want to be putting those...
What about your self-confidence?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm working on it. I'm trying to work on it. If I seem confident, I'm just faking it, if I'm 100% honest. There are so many moments where I just don't believe in myself, and I'm like, why am I here? Like, how did I get here? Like, I don't understand. Like, I shouldn't be performing here. I shouldn't be doing this. Like, I'm not good enough. And yeah, it's just a nonstop battle. So I'm really happy to have my mom by my side, because she always, like, tries to encourage me and remind me, like, no, you can do this. You're here because you've worked hard. And
who else other than your mom supporting you? Like your mom, your dad?
My dad, obviously. I mean, he's not as, like, involved. He doesn't really know much about the industry. My dad, he's had a restaurant when he was in Australia, and he loves food. That's his thing. So he's not really, like, involved too much, but he definitely supports me, like, in his own way. But to be honest, speaking about support, I found it difficult, like, in Dubai, just because as I said, I'm half Moroccan, but I don't speak Arabic. So what I've found is that I don't feel like 100% accepted by the community here, because I don't speak Arabic, like they don't see me as like 100% Arab. You know what I mean? I feel like the Arab like community, they really support each other and like help each other out and all this stuff. And I see like artists that speak Arabic or sing in Arabic are like really, really supported. Whereas like I don't feel that same support towards me, which is something that I've been struggling with a lot and like
Did you
trying
consider
to
learning
overcome
Arabic?
it. I can read and write in Arabic,
But you can't speak.
but I can't speak. And like some days, like I'm like,
Guys,
oh, I'm gonna learn.
Guys, we need a teacher for this beautiful lady. If there is anyone who want to support, she's ready.
I even downloaded the app Duolingo. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Where you can learn languages. And like for a couple of months, I was very consistent. But then I don't know, I stopped. You know, life gets in the way. And yeah, but I really wish that I could speak Arabic. Honestly, I feel like it would help me so much.
How do you think if not only speaking Arabic,
Yeah.
but singing Arabic
Yeah.
in words that you feel? Like, for example, bullying, التنمر.
Right.
Say
How?
التنمر.
التنمر.
Okay. يعني, how we
يعني.
say, يعني, think about it in a sentence. And how you can sing it in Arabic.
Right.
I'm gonna help you to write this.
I would be so happy.
Yalla, we write a song about bullying.
Okay.
Okay, you
In
tell me the
Arabic.
words, I try to make it in Arabic, and
Okay.
we'll see where it will lead. Maybe we mix Arabic with English with some
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it will be fun.
Okay, well,
By the way, I see something in your videos that
Yes.
You usually try to look like or do an Arabic makeup or put something like on your head like an accessory or something like in Arabic just to put an Arabic touch that you are in
Really?
Arabic. I feel like last
I
time I
didn't-
saw there's a video for a song, I don't remember the
bet
name.
on me. I know what you mean. My
Yeah.
recent music video, I had this clip.
Did you mean to put this or
No, honestly, like for my makeup, like this is just like how I know how to do my makeup. Like I never thought of like putting an Arabic touch or anything. Or like even the accessory, I don't know. I just found it on a website. I wanted to like do, I'm so bad at doing my hair. So I was like, oh, like by adding accessories, it will be more like interesting. But no, what I've been trying to do recently, like it hasn't been put out yet, but like with my next couple of songs, I have been trying to put more of like a Middle Eastern feel, like in terms of like the beats and stuff. And actually my next song is called Dance With Me Habibi. So
it's not out now?
it's not out now.
Exclusive.
No. Exclusive, yes. But yeah, I'm just trying to add more of like a Middle Eastern feel to my music, and I'm always mentioning Dubai, even Abu Dhabi, and yeah, just to make it obvious that I'm from here. As I said, like I feel like this is my home. I've been here for 15 years. I've never lived in Morocco or Slovakia, so yeah, this is basically my home, so I just want to make that.
طيب, now officially I will tell you something.
Okay.
The new song that you will tell me the new song
Yes.
you will tell me the Arabic word about it. We will write it together.
Okay.
You will produce it for sure.
Yes.
I'll be the one who will film your music video clip on it, and it will be the full production given away for you for this song when
Thank
it's ready.
you. Oh my
Okay.
god.
And regarding Yalla Habibi,
Yeah.
Dance With Me Habibi,
Dance
can
With
you
Me.
tell me something about this song? Can you sing it a little bit, like small?
Okay, this song is, I think it's my favorite song that I've ever done. It's kind of like a different vibe to like what I've done previously. But again, like I'm talking about dance because as I said, every single song, I want it to be something that actually has meaning to me. I don't want to be one of those artists that just kind of like sings anything. Like if they get, because
Like for
like people
trendy or something.
exactly like trendy, or like even like a lot of singers get songs sent to them by like producers and songwriters and stuff, and like if you like the song, like they just sing it, but it doesn't really mean anything to you, you know? I don't want to be one of those artists. I want to be someone that sings about personal experience. So dancing is a huge part of my life, so it's about dance. So yeah, it's very exciting. As I said, it has a Middle Eastern feel. Do you want me to play a little bit of it for you?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm so excited. I've played it for quite a bit of people, and I've gotten a very good response.
Let's see, guys. It's
So-
exclusive. Live.
Okay, wait.
Live on podcast Fashet Khelek.
I was gonna attempt to say the podcast
Yalla,
name.
yalla.
I'm not even gonna attempt. Okay, so this is "Dance with Me, Habibi."
Dance with me, habibi. Dance with me, habibi. It's late in the night. I'm dancing up high in Dubai. Yeah, yeah. When I hear the sound, I'm never gonna slow it down. No. I keep moving non-stop with my body, yeah. I sing my song like it's never been sung.
Okay, I'm gonna only play that much because I don't want to give too much away.
Oh wow. I love it. I love the
Thank
vibes.
you.
I love the beats. I
Thank
love the
you.
darbuka.
Oh, that's called darbuka.
Yeah.
Ah, yes,
it's
yes,
darbuka.
yes.
Uh,
Well, if you like this part, the chorus is my favorite, but I don't want to play it.
This is
Not released.
it's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit. I hope so.
It's gonna hit.
I have a vision. Like I already started taking online belly dancing lessons because I want to belly dance in the music video.
You know there is one song in Arabic. I will send it to you
Okay.
called Hizzi and Awa'im,
Okay.
and you have to dance on this song if
Okay.
you wanna learn.
Who is it by?
I don't know.
You
Hizzi
don't
and
know?
Awa'im.
Okay.
This is a Lebanese
I
song,
only
but
know-
you can really dance on it.
Okay. I know Haifa.
Haifa.
Yeah, she's very popular,
Haifa,
right?
Haifa حبيبة قلبي.
Yes.
I love her so much.
Really?
Oh my God, she's the icon of beauty.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nancy Ajram, Balkis.
Oh my God, Nancy Ajram. When I say Nancy Ajram, I see like the girl that don't change, like her appearance
Right.
doesn't change. Her look doesn't. She's
Doesn't
always
change.
the same since I was a kid.
Wow.
I really love her, and she's so natural.
Right. Yeah.
Balkis.
Mm.
What?
She's-
Who else?
I don't know. I feel like those are the three that I know. I don't know. Is there? I think Muhammad. There's a Muhammad. I don't know.
Ramadan.
Yeah.
Ramadan.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's Amr Diab.
Mm.
Everyone knows him. I've seen him in concert like
حبيبي يا
5
نور
times.
العين.
Yeah, yeah. These are the Arab artists that I know.
Mm.
Then I don't know if you know Isam Al Najjar. He's like my generation, and he's doing big
Yes,
things.
yes. I know Isam Najjar.
Yeah.
Yes, he's famous on Anghami, I believe, one of the platforms.
He blew up on TikTok. His
Yeah.
song, you know that song?
Yeah, I know
He
it.
blew up because of that, and
هفضل
now,
أحبك.
yeah,
That's the guy.
that's him.
I filmed something for him when Anghami launched his
Album.
his
Were
album.
you there?
I was there filming.
I was there at
yeah.
the launch party.
Yeah, at Garage
And-
Studio.
Yes, and now he lives in LA.
Wallah,
Wallah, and he's doing huge things.
Wallah, good luck.
I know, good for him.
I wish
I'm
to
so
host
happy
him
for
one day here in the
Yeah,
podcast.
I know.
So it was fun to talk to you. And I
you.
cannot stop. But before wrapping up
Yes.
and saying it's a wrap because it's something that I usually say it.
Okay.
I want you to look to this camera
Okay.
and say something from your heart to the people that doubt that Yas one day will be here, and to the people that Yas want to inspire.
Oh my God, I don't know what I would say to the people that like doubted me. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what I would say. It's just really funny because I don't know. Like
You can say I forgive them.
I forgive them, yes, because I feel that like the only way to move forward is like you have to forgive, you know, to be able to fully move on. But honestly, I just think that those people were hurting themselves and were like, whatever it may be, like problems at home with their parents, and like that's why they were, you know, putting it out in the world and like onto someone else because they were unhappy themselves. So yeah, I forgive them. But to people that I want to inspire, I just want to say that I want you to all believe in yourselves and to never give up on yourselves, to work hard and to just focus and put your mind to whatever you want to do, because if you do put in the work, I definitely believe that you can achieve anything that you want to. And just to be kind to yourself, because it's very important. If you are constantly bullying yourself in your head, like, that is not healthy, and it's not going to help you to achieve what you want to achieve. So just be kind to yourself, work hard, be kind to others as well. That is very important. And yeah, let's just spread positivity and creativity and inspire one another through whatever it may be: art, music, dance. All these things make the world a better place. So yeah, I'm so grateful for, honestly, for music and for dance.
Lovely, lovely. Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna look to you in the eye and tell you that you're gonna write this song about bullying in Arabic.
Okay.
And as I said, I'll help you in
Okay.
that, and I'll be the producer
Okay.
for
The music
the
video.
music video for this one.
Sounds good.
Okay?
I'm excited.
Yalla, that's a wrap.
Yalla, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for having me.
Habibi, welcome, welcome.